Hello, guys. We are back, and we're gonna. I'm not gonna do the Country Wayne skits right now. I know I have been out of action, and my partner in crime has been back with me, but we've been doing cause like we told you in the beginning, we do these skit reviews for fun. We don't do it from no monetary gain. We do it for fun. We love actually interacting with the people online. We love you guys' comments and everything like that. And we love watching when we watch the skits. We love watching the skits with you guys, and then taking it and giving you guys our honest opinion. And this is why I wanted to come on today is because in my honest opinion, these skits are going somewhere else. Okay, I thought the new year was going to bring a difference for these skits. You talking about, for instance, Ashley. First of all, I feel like Ashley's all out of her mind. They need to discontinue Ashley skits because they make no sense. We all know she's for the money, she's for the streets, the whole nine, but they make no sense. She would use or do anything to get money. We all know that, and it's becoming sad. And now we know where she gets it from. She gets it from her mom. Because now her father comes into her life, and now her mom claiming that her father raped her, and that's how she got pregnant with Ashley. It's like, come on here. Come on, writers, come on, make sense of this stuff. Please make sense of this stuff. Then you got Dalen and this girl and his son, and he refusing to take a DNA test. This boy is 6'1", 6'2". Dalen, you 5'7", 5'8". Boy don't look shit like you. 16 years you been gone. You gonna move strangers. I'm sorry. You have not seen that girl in 16 years. That's exactly what happens with people. Same thing what happened with Lawrence with Nina. You have not known that girl in years, and then all of a sudden Nina became a scammer. You don't know what these people got going on in that time that you haven't seen them. You done moved them into your house and the whole nine, and now this boy bucking up to you and stuff, and the mother saying, "Oh no, you ain't gonna hit my child. You ain't." Dana, go take a DNA test of that damn boy. And if she don't want to take a DNA test, tell her you need to leave. You and your son need to leave. Until we get DNA tests done, I'm not claiming no one. And it's not that you being a deadbeat dad, Dalen. It's making sure that that is your seed. If that's not your seed, you should not be trying to take care of no other man's seed at the age of 16. And you a punk as it is, Dalen. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but and again now, and this it's like it's becoming a pattern because this is how it's going, and I'm starting to notice this. Every man on these skits is now is bucking down is to two women, okay? And I don't know what Wayne has got going on that he's doing this poly shit, but ain't no Jesus popping in this shit. Ain't no Jesus popping in this bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. You got Phil. Phil got Ashley and that damn girl that's and Brittany or whatever her name is. He got two women. You got Dalen. Dalen got Deja and Keisha. Okay, you got Anthony. Anthony got Amber and Shayla. He still we know that's gonna fuck up sooner or later, but he got them too. Then you got Amon. Amon got Delicia and Shayla. And then you got Mike, which I am so disappointed in this shit right here. I am so disappointed because the only true person that held her standards, and I don't care y'all called her delusional or not. I don't give a fuck what y'all call her, but she was the one that actually held people accountable for their shit, and I loved her. And it was Dom. It was Dom. And now you got Dom sitting here playing a fucking sister wife to some fucking Sonny. What kind of shit is this? What kind of shit is this? Y'all sitting there talking about something. That was her end goal. She left Mike alone. She had from that last encounter they had, she told him she was leaving his broke ass alone. He had nothing. She was the one who made him something. And she left him alone. She did not try to go after Mike or not. Mike came to her. When Sonny pushed him away and he found out Sonny was fucking her boss, because that's what she did. But y'all act like this, like Sonny is just this angel of, okay, whatever. But when he found out Sonny was fucking her boss, that's when he went to Dom, okay? But at the end of the day, y'all sit there and act like Dom has some type of loyalty to Sonny. She do not. She do not. And y'all need to stop this shit. And now you got Mike with Sonny and Dom. You have big ass, fat ass Ralphie. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a call it. I'm a fucking call it. He better be lucky anybody want hit you to his fat ass. I'm sorry. And you gonna do that to Sade? You gonna do that to Sade? And we know you smell, cause you look like you smell. But you gonna do this to Sade now? The big ass, fat ass person, could you see your dick at the end of the thing, or is your stomach covering it? Because you got two women. You got Jocelyn and Sade. Really, really, you got Jocelyn and Sade. And I don't know where that little crackhead girl is at. Sonny's other sister, the little crackhead one that was going out with T Hustle. T Hustle had two women, Elena and his wife, his wife. Because nobody talks about no divorce. So then you had Elena and his wife. Then you had Greg. Greg with the damn nasty ass neighbor, Sonny neighbor, that looked like a fucking dude. She do look like a fucking dude. And then you had her with Dom. Like, come on here. Make this shit make sense. Them big ass shoes that Greg had in his hand, them shoes is men's shoes. Them shoes is men's shoes, okay? And y'all can say, be like, oh no, she good for Greg. Did y'all forget that she got a whole fiance at home sitting in a wheelchair? Did y'all forget that? Did anybody remember that she got a whole fucking fiance at home sitting in a fucking wheelchair? So every man on here, you got Trill. You got Trill with his first baby mama and Melissa. You got J-Mo. J-Mo had Ernestine, Trill's second baby mama, and then had Melissa. And then that's another disappointing thing. Melissa was the only one that never cheated on this skit. She never cheated on no one on this skit. Now you got her cheating with J-Mo on Trill. Even though Trill cheating on her with everybody else, but you got her cheating with J-Mo on Trill. But she was the only one on this skit that never cheated on anyone. Then you got punk ass, sorry ass Chase. Come on, Chase. That he is lucky to have Candace. Because I'm still trying to figure out how he pulled Candace. But he is lucky to have Candace. Now he got two women. He got Maggie and Candace. Married. But he got Maggie and Candace. And then let's talk about Terry. Terry got Libby, Sydney, and then the lady he just met at the coffee shop that he knew from years ago. Like, look at the coincidence that's happening in these skits. And if you're going that way, Country Wayne, my heart goes out to you, but I would not be a participant of this shit, because this is not Jesus popping. This is one man having 2 to 3 women. That's what you're gonna turn these skits into. One man having 2 or 3 women, just like himself. He don't respect nobody, and he's never gonna respect somebody. Who give a drug addict that just came home from rehab $10,000 in cash, and then you surprised that she's talking about something? She's going to Florida, and if her husband sells course again, that would be good. But if they don't, she wish him the best of luck. After she got $10,000 from Country Wayne, you don't give no fucking drug addict, a drug addict, no $10,000 in cash and thinking that she's not gonna go and shoot up on them needles again. But that's what he did, because that's how he bought everything. That's the same thing, that conversation he did with his daughter when his daughter got heartbroken. Instead of him sitting there talking to her and saying for her to process her feelings and everything else, he want to give her money in the morning and talk about something. Go shopping. You show them what you could do. You keep your head up. You show. At the end of the day, she's a female. She has to process her feelings. If you're sending a girl out here, you're sending a young girl out here to act like a man. And you know what they call them, which is so biased, but they call them heartless. They call them bitches. They call them every type of name in the book. But see, you're trying to raise your daughter up like you would raise a boy, and it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Even with boys, you gotta let them know it's okay for you to process your feelings. It don't mean you are soft. It means that before you get into the next relationship, you gonna get into that next relationship free and clear without any baggage. And see, that's the problem with a lot of men out here. They come with baggage from relationship from years ago, and they bring it into it. It just carries with them, because no one told them it's okay to have feelings. Process your feelings first before you start onto something else. And that's why I said, and you got every man out here that's dealing with 2 to 3 different women on these skits. And this is sad, Wayne. This is sad. I don't know if your writers are running out of shit, but this is sad. Then to write that Dom and Sonny is going to live together in that house like sister wives. And even let me just refreshing too. Even Brock, Sarah Brock. They had him with 2 women. They had him with Sarah, and they had him with the girl from Friendsgiving. You even put him with 2 women. Like, come on here. What? It's like I'm not understanding this process that y'all going through and what's happening. And just to give my opinion, is I hope Ben take Anthony through the fucking hell and back, and then go back through hell and back again. I hope Anthony and his wife, I hope is that scene from that movie. What's that actor, Boo Boo, in that movie? Boo Boo. What's the name of that actor that played in that movie where him and his girlfriend had started becoming friends? He lived in Queens or Brooklyn, and him and his girlfriend started becoming friends with this white couple, and they took him for his money. Who? The actor was John Leguizamo. Yeah, he played in that movie, and that's what that shit looked like. That's about to happen with Amber, Anthony, Ben, and Danielle. That they gonna take Anthony for all his fucking money, and I hope they do. And then you walking Shayla around here like she that giving counseling sessions to people of how to deal with relationships. Wayne, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You really need to be ashamed of yourself. And now I see why the people down here in Georgia do not like you. I see why, because at the end of the day, you sit here trying to uplift this girl. All the shit she have done, nobody have seen her get her karma, and now she giving out relationship advice. She giving out how to actually keep a man. She giving out how to get a man. She giving out or Delise, I know you all about your money. I know you all about your money. You ain't in no relationship for no feelings. It's all about the money with you. I know that, Delicia. If you know so much, you would know she in a relationship with your man. But at the end of the day, it's like these kids. I thought we was taking a new turn for the new year. I really did. I thought we was taking a new turn for the new year. You had Ralphie get exposed by Sade. Okay. You sat there and you had Ernestine get exposed by J-Mo. And that was the only case. Oh no. Trey had 2 women because he had Ernestine and he had Bree. J-Mo had 3 women. Like I said in the beginning, J-Mo had multiple women. But it's just so. It's like what we're doing, what you're putting out there. It's like you made your money from Jesus Papa, and now you just selling your soul to the devil. You just selling your soul for the next payday. And I was looking at some other influencers that do Country Wayne skit reviews, and the one thing they had said was they was like their numbers of people reviewing them have actually went down a lot, and that's because they like you know what, this is nasty. You doing some poly shit, and you trying to make the whole scene a poly shit. You even have Pierre dealing with Amanda and Tiana, whatever, and then nobody goes to jail. You can put your hands on somebody and you don't go to fucking jail. Like really, and it's just so sad how these skits are going. It is so sad how these skits is going. And it's like if you running out of stuff to write, you could literally get real writers, new fresh writers out there. Look at the fucking comments, make it so damn bad, and start writing off the comments because y'all shit. I don't know what the hell what the hell y'all doing, but it ain't no damn Jesus popping around there. When I wear my little shirts that says blessed, cause I'm blessed. Okay, you made your money off of the Jesus is popping. I wish Drewski do a skit with you. Okay, Country Wayne, just like he did that skit about the gospel, about the church, which was funny as hell. It was funny because that's exactly how churches become. I hope he do a skit about you, Country Wayne. I truly hope Drewski do a skit about you because you actually lived into the Jesus is popping until it got you somewhere, and now it's like, oh hell no, the devil is working on this. And that's what's happening now. That is exactly what's happening now. This is sad. This shit is sad. And it doesn't make any sense. And that's why I said, I'm not going to be reviewing. First of all, I'm not reviewing Amber Anthony and Shayla or Ben or Danielle. Even though I think Danielle is going to open Amber eyes up to shit, and, because her eyes has been open with what Ben did. I think that's going to be a good friendship for her. But my whole thing is, this shit is sad. You're putting sister wives and shit out here. This shit is sad. And then you got the white people never, ever being held accountable for their actions. You have Bethany sitting there calling Jaden and Larry's son and begging him and actually guilt tripping him into letting you come to Montana. And then when he called his father and told his father, if Bethany come up here, you are not invited, Larry. He still have not told that lady that shit. He still have not told that lady that shit. But she gets no accountability. He sits there and talks to her with all calmness and voices. But then when he talks to Shara about Brooke getting them piercings, he's taking off his glasses talking shit. Talking shit. But you'll never do that to Bethany. You never do that to Bethany because you're trying whatever you could to keep that mayonnaise on your elbows. Okay? Same thing with Libby. Libby go around here do all this dumb shit. And is not held accountable for shit. Is not held accountable for shit. Libby was the reason why I stopped watching it years ago because that's the same thing was happening before. She was not being held accountable for nothing. But I see where you're going, Wayne. I do see, and if you guys are feeling the same way, please leave your comments about it because I'm telling you, this is some BS. It really is some BS. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Talkative Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we're going to keep this rolling.